welcome to ABC Interactive English. My name is Sydney.
Hello, everybody. My name is Shane, and we are looking at part 3 of the comeback of film photography.
Yes, absolutely. Now, one of the key differences between film photography and digital photography is the kind of waiting period, the kind of in-between time from when you take the photos to actually being able to see how the photos came out. I mean, I don't know about you, but I remember kind of being a little kid, and when my family and I would come back from vacation, we would take the rolls, we would bring it to the store, wait for them to get developed, and it was kind of like a waiting game and waiting in anticipation to kind of see how the pictures came out.
You would get them, and then you'd open them up, and you'd be like, whoa, and
rolling
share them, and everyone would look at them, and like, oh, that one looks terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, you look really good in this picture.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, look at us.
Yeah, very, very sweet. And sometimes we would even flip them over and kind of write, okay, Mom, Dad, Sydney, Florida, 2003, whatever it might be, just to kind of, so you know.
You could write on the back of them.
You could write on the back to kind of really fully capture the memory, so you know where the photo was taken, when it was taken, and who's actually in the photo.
Yeah, it's for me, like, once again, I don't really miss that.
Yeah.
Because, the other thing is you had to pay for these pictures.
That's true.
Now, I take a picture, I don't have to pay for it. Well, I actually do pay for Google extra storage. So I do pay money. So, okay, maybe that's wrong. But there was something like, you take 24 photos and then you have to get them developed, and maybe it costs like $6 or $7 US or something. And it can get quite expensive, especially if they didn't turn out very good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you would get a whole roll of pictures that got messed up somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody opened it up and let the light in and ruined the photos or whatever. But, there was always some risk.
Yeah.
Whereas with digital, right away, you can delete the photo if you don't want it.
Very true.
But you don't. You just end up with 10 million pictures.
Yeah, with film photography, it can be very hit or miss depending on how the photos were developed, for sure.
All right, let's continue with the comeback of film photography.
Joseph runs into Anna at a photo shop.
Hey there. Are you dropping off another roll of film?
No, I'm picking up the prints from my last roll.
I used to hate having to wait to see my photos.
Me too. We were used to getting instant results on our phones.
All right, so we actually have a dialogue today.
Ooh, a dialogue. So the last part of the comeback of film photography, dialogue, which means a conversation between 2 or more people.
Yeah, and so we have Joseph and we have Anna. So let's see what they're up to. I wonder what it is. So it says here that Joseph runs into Anna at a photo shop. So when you run into someone somewhere, you see someone.
Bonk.
You typically you weren't expecting it's not like a boom run into. It's just like, oh hey,
you see them
you're here, I'm here. What's up? What's going on? You weren't really expecting to see the person if you run into them somewhere. So they run into each other at the photo shop.
I think it's the same in Chinese. 碰到.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could 碰到 like in real life.
In real life, okay.
But it also just means you saw somebody.
Oh,
so
you saw somebody.
It's the same in English and Chinese.
Thing. Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, so let's begin with Joseph. Joseph says, hey there. Are you dropping off another roll of film?
Okay.
Now, to drop off film, to drop off just means to give it to the person who is going to do the work for you, which is to develop the film.
Yeah.
So you're dropping it off. Or I could drop off something at your house, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll go by your house and you forgot your jacket at work. I'll drop it off at your house. So to drop something off. Okay.
And Anna says, no, I'm picking up the prints from my last roll. Okay, so she's not there to drop off another roll. She's there to pick up the prints from the last roll that she dropped off. Print. Oh, well, print is one of our vocabulary words.
Yeah, it's one of our vocabulary.
You can go ahead and explain that. I was going to do your job for you, but you know what? I'll let you have it.
Don't you dare.
I'll let you have it. Go right ahead.
So print, a noun, okay? It means a photograph that has been put onto paper. So it's almost like it's printed onto the paper. So it's called a print. So an example sentence would be, she put the black and white print in a frame on the wall.
Yeah. All right.
So we got black and white too.
Yeah,
and color.
also very
So I'm not
fun.
that old.
Yeah.
I'm not that old. When I was a kid, all the pictures were in color.
Oh.
Not my parents' generation, they took pictures in black and white.
Right.
Okay, let's go to Tina, who is in color.
Hi, I'm Tina. 今天的对话是 Joseph 在一间照相馆巧遇 Anna。Joseph 以为 Anna 是来送洗另一卷底片的，但 Anna 其实是来拿上一卷底片的照片啊。我们来看看单字 print 名词，照片，实体的照片哦。The photographer gave me a large print of the family photo. 摄影师给了我一张大尺寸的全家福照片。文法的部分刚刚提到了 drop off， 顺路送去，放下某物。举例来说 ，Can you drop off my bag at the office？ 你可以把我的包包顺路送到办公室吗？那接着我们回到对话当中。
Okay, so we are getting back to our dialogue. Now, Joseph says, I used to hate having to wait to see my photos.
Very understandable.
So,
I don't think anybody likes
I
having to
think
wait for anything.
That's something that you would have to get used to if you start doing film photography, is the waiting period. You might have to wait a few days unless, I don't know in Taiwan, but in America, we would have like next day photos. You could get them done very quickly, but it would cost you extra money. So I don't know how long you wait in Taiwan, maybe a day or two, something like that. But you have to be patient.
You do. You really do have to be patient, exactly.
Okay.
And Anna says, me too. We were used to getting instant results on our phones.
That's
exactly. Right. So if you're not that patient, having an iPhone and being able to just take photos instantly or very quickly is great. If you do have some patience, maybe film photography might be a good hobby for you.
Nope.
Not for you.
Not for me.
Not for me either, I'll be honest. I'm not very patient and I do like to get things instantly.
Now.
And speaking of which, instant is our vocabulary word here, which is an adjective. And instant just means it is fast, quick, immediate, meaning you do not have to wait. You get it instantly, snap of a finger,
your fingers.
click of a button,
Instantly.
the photo is right there. So obviously, very different from film photography, where like Anna's saying here, you do have to kind of wait for the photos to be developed.
But that develops excitement, actually,
it kind of
right?
builds anticipation.
Anticipation, good word, anticipation.
Yeah, anticipation. You're really excited and you can't wait to kind of get your photos and see how they turned out.
All right, let's go to Tina.
Let's do it.
Joseph 说他以前很讨厌要等那么久才能看到照片。Anna 就说自己也是，因为大家过去都习惯用手机马上得到拍摄成果。这里有一个单字哦 ，instant 形容词，立即的。The coffee machine makes an instant cup of coffee. 那台咖啡机能立即制作一杯咖啡。接着我们回到对话当中。
All right, so loving this dialogue so far, so
great.
good. But why don't we go to the second part of the dialogue and we'll be right back.
Let's do it.
Now I find the wait exciting. I look forward to seeing how the photos turned out.
I really learned to take my time after I started shooting film.
Do you still upload your photos to social media?
Of course. I want to share the joy of film photography.
Okay, so let's just continue along with...
let's do it. We have Anna and Joseph. They ran into each other at the photo shop. Anna's picking up her prints. Joseph is there. Now, what does Joseph have to say?
Joseph says, now I find the wait exciting because before, maybe it annoyed him a little bit.
Yeah.
He was like, oh man, I have to wait a couple of days. But now he's excited by it. I look forward to seeing how the photos turned out.
Okay, that's great. Kind of like what we were saying, even though not everybody has the patience to wait for photos, it can kind of build some excitement and some anticipation. And you can look forward to seeing how your photos turned out, which is great.
Wait. Is our vocabulary word.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, oh no, what happened?
Wait can be a verb, to wait.
Yes.
You could tell somebody, wait a moment, but it could also be used as a noun to describe an amount of time that you must stay in one place, or you in not even a place, but like in a conversation even, not in a physical place, but in a conversation even until something happens, until maybe I say, okay, let's go again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
An example sentence would be, there was a long wait to see the doctor at the hospital.
All right.
Okay.
Now let's see. What does Anna have to say? Okay. So Anna says, I really learned to take my time after I started shooting film, which is great. That really kind of, piggybacks off of what we were saying before, how you do have to kind of take your time. You've got to focus. You've got to take your time when you're taking photos.
Okay.
So to take one's time just means to do something slowly and do something very carefully, usually paying close attention to detail when doing so. So you take your time. Maybe when you're taking a test, you take your time. When you study, you take your time, right?
When you're teaching English.
Yeah, when you're teaching, when you're talking, you want to take your time,
Take your time.
so people can understand you.
When you're doing your homework, don't rush through your English homework.
Rush. Yeah.
Take your time, let it soak into your brain.
Exactly.
That's right. And you know who also takes her time?
Tina?
Tina does.
Tina!
Let's go to Tina.
Let's do it.
现在呢 ，Joseph 反而觉得等待照片的过程很令人兴奋，会期待照片的成果如何。Anna 也是开始用底片拍照后，才真的学会放慢脚步。我们来看看对话里提到的单字 wait 名词等待。The wait in line at the store was very long. 在店里排队的等待时间很长。文法的部分刚刚提到了 turn out， 结果是，这是一个不可以分的片语动词哦。我们来看看例句。The party turned out fun even though the weather was bad. 尽管天气不好，派对最后还是办得很有趣。Take one's time， 某人慢慢来。举例来说 ，Don't rush, take your time with the project. 不要急，这个专案你可以慢慢做。接着我们回到对话当中。
Tina, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's continue the dialogue.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so now Joseph says, do you still upload your photos to social media? Now remember, upload means to take it from your phone, usually. That's where most of us are using, right? Not that many people of us are on laptops anymore.
Not really.
Or tablets. Everyone's just on your phone.
On your phone,
And that's where you're uploading to social media.
You're uploading, you're posting.
Putting it on the internet is to upload.
Putting it on the internet for everyone to see.
Yeah.
All right, and Anna says, of course she does.
Of course.
Of course. I want to share the joy joy of film photography, which, I mean, hey, if you want to share the joy of something or something that's going on in your life, what better place to show it than on your Instagram or your Facebook or your TikTok or your Twitter or your Threads. So you
in your digital space.
In your digital space with your online profile so everybody knows what's going on with you. Yeah.
So ironic that you share your
I know.
your film photography on your digital social media.
Yeah, but if you don't post it, how are people going to see?
That's
true.
You
got to post it somewhere.
Could just come in and say, hey, check this out.
But that requires a lot of effort. You have to go physically talk
friend.
to someone. No,
forget
just
that.
Post it and then get a like and a comment.
Okay. And that would be a joy. So what is joy? Joy is a feeling of great happiness. So for example, the children ran outside with joy when they saw the snow. Wow,
oh
so happy.
I would be the opposite. I'm from New York. And
you'd be like, ew, snow. No. Let's stay inside.
Exactly.
I'm from California. Whoa, snow. Let's go play in it.
Yeah.
Same in Taiwan, right?
Yeah.
Snow. Whoa, let's go play. Okay, let's go to Tina.
Let's do it.
对话最后 ，Joseph 问 Anna 还会把照片上传到社群媒体吗？ Anna 说当然，她想把底片摄影的乐趣分享出去。单字 joy 名词就表示乐趣。Reading books brings me a lot of joy. 阅读书籍带给我很多乐趣。接着我们回到对话当中。
Okay, well, whether this is your thing or not your thing, if this is something you're interested in, cool. I totally support you.
I do too.
Go do some film photography.
Why not?
Give it a shot. You'll know what it feels like to be old like me.
Yes.
And then you get the feeling.
You can walk a mile in Shane's shoes and transport yourself back to what it was like in the ancient days
of the
80s and the 90s.
When there was dinosaurs taking photos of each other.
Yes.
It was really cool.
Oh my goodness.
So hopefully you enjoyed this and you've got an idea of something that maybe could become one of your new hobbies.
Yeah.
Who
absolutely.
knows? Why not?
We'll see.
Cool. All right. Well, why don't we review the dialogue one more time and we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Joseph runs into Anna at a photo shop.
Hey there. Are you dropping off another roll of film?
No, I'm picking up the prints from my last roll.
I used to hate having to wait to see my photos.
Me too. We were used to getting instant results on our phones.
Now I find the wait exciting. I look forward to seeing how the photos turned out.
I really learned to take my time after I started shooting film.
Do you still upload your photos to social media?
Of course. I want to share the joy of film photography.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 ，print 名词，照片，实体照片 ；instant 形容词，立即的 ；wait 名词，等待 ；joy 名词，乐趣。接着我们来看文法的部分 ，drop off 顺路送去，放下某物。I'll drop off the package at the post office later. 我等等会把这个包裹拿去邮局。Turn out 结果是 The cake turned out great, even though I didn't follow the recipe. 尽管我没有照着食谱做，但蛋糕做出来很成功。Take one's time 某人慢慢来。You can take your time, there's no rush. 你可以慢慢来，不急。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，那我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
When we say a plant is non-native, we mean that it did not originally grow in a particular location. If you want to see plants that are not native to Taichung, you'll find quite a few of them at Taichung Metropolitan Park. Taichung Metropolitan Park has many native species of plants. It also features a variety of non-native plants. Visitors can see different trees throughout the 4 seasons. It is pleasant to take a walk around the park when the trees are in bloom. There is a plant observation area in the park too. Visitors can learn about Taiwan's plant life there. Taking care of both native and non-native plants is not an easy task. So it's impressive that Taichung Metropolitan Park has been able to grow and maintain them for visitors to admire. If this sounds interesting to you, I suggest heading over to the park and seeing them for yourself.